This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, one local community is helping a family recover after a fire at their home. We have that story next. Good evening and thank you for joining us at FYI. I'm Ken Kara. Let's get to our headlines. West Hazleton police are looking for two men who broke into a home and threatened the resident. It happened early Tuesday morning in the 300 block of Winters Avenue. Two men entered the home around 2:20 a.m., entered a bedroom and demanded cash. The victim told police she was threatened with being shot if she looked at the men, but she did not see a weapon. The suspects made off with a 51-inch television, an iPhone, and cash. The victim, who was not injured, made her way to another location to call 911. The first suspect was described as having dark skin, in his early 20s, about 5 feet 8 inches tall, wearing a black hooded sweatshirt. The second suspect is described as black, 5 feet 10 inches tall, wearing black clothing and a dark bandana over his face. Anyone with any information on the home invasion is asked to call West Hazleton Police at 570-455-3733. A State Police Forensic Services unit is assisting in the investigation. A Hazleton police officer was bitten by a man who was being arrested yesterday. Around 9:40 yesterday morning, police observed 26-year-old Zahir Rashid of Frackville in his vehicle. Officers were aware of a warrant for his arrest on simple assault and terroristic threat charges from the previous day. He was taken into custody without incident. However, officers observed several packets of heroin on the front seat of his car. While being transported back to City Hall, Rashid became combative and bit one of the officers on the hand while they were trying to place him in a transport belt. Rashid has been charged with assault on a law enforcement officer, possession of a controlled substance, and other charges. He was arraigned before District Magistrate Jamie Dixon, who remanded him to Luzerne County Prison in lieu of $25,000 straight bail on the simple assault charges and $50,000 straight bail on the assault on a law enforcement officer charges. One Hazleton City Councilman is calling for the resignation of Mayor Joe Yannuzzi. During last night's council meeting, council member Dave Sosar announced plans for a petition to ask the mayor to resign. The mayor and council have been at odds over the budget, how to increase police protection in the city, the mayor's decision to not attend council meetings, even parking plans for the downtown. The mayor called the petition announcement a smokescreen. State Senator John Gordner provided a legislative update during a red carpet breakfast hosted by the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce. The senator is a member of the Senate Republican Leadership and serves as Majority Caucus Chair. Among the topics he addressed, Senate Bill 771, which he authored to improve coordination of geospatial informational systems, or GIS.
I've been fortunate this legislative session to be second in the Senate in regard to number of bills that have not only passed the House and Senate, but have gone to the governor. And one of them was generated locally from a gentleman, Eric Jesperson, here in Drums. It establishes the Geospatial Coordinating Council. 40-some states have it in place already. Pennsylvania had not. And this would allow all of our county GIS entities to work together, to coordinate together. And we should really see a great benefit as it relates to flood planning and dealing with water issues and stuff. And so we had the Township Supervisors support it, the County Commissioners Association, the Pennsylvania Bar, and it was great to work on this issue and to get it to the governor.
The legislation received unanimous approval in both the Senate and the House. Our media partner, the Standard Speaker, they'll have more on this story in tomorrow's newspaper. Today's program was held at Edgewood in the Pines in Drums. The two men vying for the 17th congressional seat in the next month's election went head-to-head last night. Freshman Congressman Matt Cartwright and his Republican challenger, Dr. David Moylan, took part in a debate on PBS at their studio in Bethlehem. Topics included Ebola, immigration, abortion, and the coal industry. Moylan is a 62-year-old radiation oncologist, while the 53-year-old Cartwright is an attorney who captured the seat previously held by longtime incumbent Tim Holden. Meanwhile, the candidates will appear in the second of two debates next Wednesday, October 29th at 7 p.m. on WVIA TV in Pittston. Well, good news for our viewing area. An old area landmark has new life. Eddie's American Diner in the former Ferdinand's restaurant on 15th Street in Hazleton will open its doors tomorrow, October 23rd. We stopped by when remodeling was underway, but now the new diner is completely remodeled and will open tomorrow at 11 a.m. serving both lunch and dinner. Eddie's is locally owned and operated. The new owner tells us that the menu will appeal to everyone's taste buds and be easy on the budget. Eddie's American Diner in the former Ferdinand's restaurant opens tomorrow at 11 a.m. A community has come together to help a family displaced by a terrible fire. Lisa Sugart has the details.
On October 15th, a terrible fire was in a vacant home in Freeland. It also seriously damaged the next door home of Teresa and Paul Bogansky, and also Paul's 98-year-old mother lived with them. Now, because of this, they lost everything inside their home, and as always, the community of Freeland is coming together to help out this family in need. I'm pleased to be joined right now by Janine Gavanna, who is the manager here at the Freeland VFW Post 5010 in Freeland. Janine, Freeland always comes together when there's somebody in need, and you guys have stepped up to the plate once again.
Yeah, yes, they did. A friend of ours, Clemmy Sontag, saw the cans on our bar and said we should have a benefit for them, and it just snowballed from there. I mean, we just have a lot of people in the community saying that they want to donate. Everybody's going out and doing a lot of things for everybody, and it's just a wonderful thing. They're a wonderful family, and they deserve this.
So tell us what people can expect if they come to this wonderful event Sunday.
There's the pool tournament, there's tricky trays, there's music, DJ, food, beverages, whatever they want.
And who are the entertainment that are coming?
Double duo. Oh, I'm sorry, that's double shot duo. Ostrich hat. Baronets. And we're having DJ giggles from 12 to like 2:30.
All right, now we saw that the cans are here at the VFW collecting, but if people watching right now want to either make a donation for the event itself or a monetary donation to the family, who do they call? What do they do?
They can either call here at the VFW post itself, or they can call my cell phone, which is 419-4809. And there's also cans at the Freeland Diner and also up at the American Legion.
Okay. And if they wanted to donate tricky trays, they can do that as well, or anything, or food?
Yes, they can donate food, tricky trays, and they can drop all that off here. That would be wonderful.
So we hope there's a big crowd here on Sunday from noon to whenever, you told me, and this is going on. And I did have the pleasure of meeting Teresa and Paul, and Teresa told me she didn't want to go on camera, but she did tell me that she goes, I can't get over how many people in Freeland came together to help, and she would like to thank everybody who did anything for us, and that's in Teresa's words. So congratulations to you guys for coming together to help out a good friend in need, and we hope you have a tremendous turnout. Again, if you can't make it here on Sunday, please call, make a donation, and help out the family. And one last pitch for you to tell everybody to come.
I would love for anybody and everybody to come. That would be great. They're a wonderful family.
All right. Here Sunday at noon at the Freeland VFW. We hope to see you here.
Thanks, Lisa. Head out to Freeland on Sunday. It's a great cause, and trust me, ostrich hat rules. Coming up on FYI, the sports editor of the Standard Speaker drops by to talk district playoffs. And when we come back from this break, Janine and Tamara show us the end result of the Open Door project that was held in downtown Hazleton.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
We're back at the Sage Exchange, and we're with Tamara, and we're talking about the door project. Once again, it's coming to completion, right? And the bonfire that's taking place through Power is this Thursday from 5:30 to 7:30. And we're inviting you out to Godstein's because they are going to have this bonfire at 39 Elm Road in Hazel Township, and it's open to the entire community, right?
It's open to everyone, and it's really, Power's a really amazing organization, and they work together with the Downtown Alliance and also the Chamber. This door project was so fun. I had so much involvement. We had about 28 doors involved. We had so many people come out nationality came out, all kinds of talent came out, and I just had an amazing time with the whole project. I even had the tap dance guys.
Yes.
Dance on the door. Come on, Bobo. Get your athletic. She just ran her marathon. She
Okay.
has her heels on.
So we have his door, we have all the doors, and they're going to be on display.
I'm going to put them all on display at the bonfire. So
Okay.
come out to the Power Bonfire. It's a lot of fun. You can vote on the door. It'll be the final votes for the doors. And then we're going to either auction them off if people want to buy them, or people that already, if it's their door, they can take it home with them. But it was a lot of fun, and I'm hoping some businesses get involved even to just display a door in their downtown business establishment, just to promote the whole power and the arts
Yeah.
come back to the town.
So you have the doors, and just so people who aren't familiar with it, you were able to pick up a door for free here at the Sage Exchange in downtown Hazleton, and then they just did whatever they wanted. And if
Whatever they
you
wanted.
look around at all the doors, you can see that there's, children's doors, there's different businesses, but it was really a way to get everyone involved at any age to encourage you to celebrate the arts, right?
Exactly. And just involvement. The involvement downtown and just the second Fridays has gone over very well.
Yes.
With the businesses open, and we hope to just keep pushing through the winter through all that. And
Yes.
it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
We're going to have fun next week. Every Wednesday, we have some tips on keeping you artistic with what you have laying around the house. And next week, what are we going to focus on?
We are going to focus on defunking your junk workshops, and also
Okay.
what to do with the kids
Ooh.
on these cold, rainy fall days.
All right. Join us right here every Wednesday on FYI.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
It's all about how you look at things in life. For example, a rainy day in the park means you get the swings all to yourself. That's pretty sweet. Here's our glasses half full local forecast from the National Weather Service tonight. Scattered showers are expected, 40% chance with a low around 41. On Thursday, there's a 60% chance of showers, and that's likely afternoon. The high will be 49 degrees on Thursday night. Chance of showers still around, and that'll stay around into Friday. The low will be 42 on Friday. The high is 55. Friday night, the showers move out. It'll be mostly cloudy, low of 41. On Saturday, mostly sunny, the high of 58. Saturday night, we'll get down to 41 degrees, and Sunday looks sunny with a high of 56. And then on Sunday night, we dip into the upper 30s.
We've talked many times about the Senior Expo that is hosted by State Representative Tara Toohill. Well, this is an expo of another kind. This one is for our local high school students. It is the Jobs for You Expo, taking place on October 24th at Hazleton Area High School. Representative Toohill joins us now. This is a really wonderful idea. Why did this come about?
This came about, I think, because students nowadays in this area, people always say, we need good jobs. What kind of jobs? What can I even get my kid involved in? And children really lack a lot of direction. You find the students that are at the VOTEC and the Career Center, that they do have a lot of direction, that they can come out with nursing skills. You can come out as a CNA to work in a hospital, but that a lot of the college preparatory children are actually the ones that really have no idea. They say, oh, I'm going to go to college for 4 years. And that's not necessarily the track that everyone needs to take. It's very expensive, and you come out after 4 years and sometimes you're not employable at all. Whereas if you have a certificate or some sort of special emphasis or focus in your education, you're actually more employable. And area employers many times, they say, listen, we can't find people that have soft skills, that are actually, these students that come out, sometimes they can't talk to people, they can't be polite, people can't pass a drug test. So finding good employees, you hear the employers complaining at the same time. So we've tried to wrap all this up into one and connect the students. They actually, all 1,500 students, so we have 10th, 11th, and 12th grade, they get connected with those employers. So the employers are there to say, you have the hospital there saying, listen, you can come out and you can get this certificate and you can immediately start working at our hospital. So it's really bridging that gap for our students. We're very lucky partners in education. They partner with us on this event, and they have students from Crestwood, and those students are able to come and join in and come to this event with the Hazleton area students. So we want it to be available. If you're out there and you're a student and this is something you want to come to, we're able to make it so that we can have access, so that you can walk around, you can meet with people from the STEM school, the science, technology, engineering, and math. It's a fabulous school that we have. Our principal is Marie Ernst. She's there to talk to students. We have people that are talking about engineering. We have officials from PennDOT that are there to talk about the jobs that are available. We have government jobs, Army is there, the hospitals are there, the natural gas companies come and they talk about potential jobs in that region. So we want to expose our children in this area to these good jobs that are just, 20 minutes, 40 minutes up north. So.
All right. Well, again, this is the Jobs for You Expo, Friday, October 24th, from 8 a.m. till 3 p.m. at Hazleton Area High School. Parents and students, put it on your calendar to be there.
And now it's time for our green screen, your midday winning Pennsylvania lottery numbers. The Daily 471, the Big 4 7216, Quinto 84202, and Treasure Hunt 6 14 25 26 and 30. Dave Seaman is back on FYI for the official Dave Day. We'll be right back.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
Yes, it is Dave Day, but before we get to my weekly sit-down with the Standard Speaker sports editor, I wanted to let you know that the District 11 cross-country meet was postponed from today to tomorrow on Thursday. Now, here's my discussion with Dave. We'll hit on Hazleton area field hockey and volleyball, plus Notre Dame and Penn State football. The Hazleton area field hockey team, they play at Harmon Guy Stadium, and they're getting ready for the district playoffs. And Dave, for the first time ever, they knocked off Wyoming Valley West in program history. Now they'll have to play Valley West in the district playoffs. On the next Out of Left Field, we did an in-depth feature on the Lady Cougars and just how Mary Kelly has built up that program. And interesting, Dave, you said this is a hurdle they have to jump over to move forward. And when I talked to the girls, that's what they hit on. They said, we want to be the first district champions here at the school.
Yes, this is their opportunity. I mean, they're going to be playing Wyoming Valley West right out the chute. They'll be playing them at Spartan Stadium in Kingston. So they're going to be on the road, but they've proven they can beat them. They get past that hurdle, then there's the next hurdle, the district final against either Coughlin or Honesdale, I believe. And it's a chance for the Lady Cougars to establish themselves as a top-notch program. They've done that. They've had double-digit victories each of the last several seasons. Now it's time to move on and see what they're made of come playoff time.
That game will be tonight as the Lady Cougars play Wyoming Valley West on Wednesday. Hazleton area girls volleyball, Dave. First time I got to see them this week. They played Nanticoke, a great match. They're getting ready for the district playoffs.
Yes, they're going to another team that's going to have an opportunity. The volleyball tournament works a little bit different than field hockey in the fact that the top seed, which in this case it's Delaware Valley, will be the host school for the 4-team playoffs, the semifinals that is. Hazleton area will play probably as the number 2 seed. They'll play the number 3 seed. Not sure who that will be yet. So the Lady Cougars have to go on the road, but they've proven again they've won most of their matches this year in impressive fashion as well.
So we'll see how the Cougars do there. And Dave, let's jump to college football. Penn State has a game. Well, first let's go back. You said Florida State would beat Notre Dame. They did. I thought it was a great game between the two teams with the college football playoff. Do you think the Irish have a chance of clawing their way back, or was this it for them?
I don't think they really have to claw back. A lot of people that I've read columns from have said that Notre Dame impressed them even in defeat. With the loss to Florida State. They showed that they could play with the big boys, so to speak, and Notre Dame, as long as they win out, I think they're going to have a chance to make a case for being involved in the playoff.
And now we'll go to Penn State, the Nittany Lions. Dave, before the season, I thought this was going to be a rough stretch. This weekend, they got a tough one against Ohio State. If they do lose, I think what's going to be very interesting is going to see how they respond after this tough stretch, because there's 4 very winnable games coming up that can send them to a bowl game.
They have to pick it up on the offensive line. Ohio State's defensive line is the strength of their team. Their offense has gotten a lot better, too, and Ohio State shows they're not in awe of the whiteout at Penn State. They've come there before. It should be a great atmosphere, but Penn State really has to step up its game to show that they can play against Ohio State.
We'll see how it goes for college football. Big weekend of high school football coming up as well. And Dave, thanks again for being with us. We'll see you again next week. It's Wednesday, and here's some delicious alliteration. It's signature steak night at Bottlenecks. All of their signature steaks are only $9.95 plus bottomless soup and salad for only $2.95.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's social news. First tonight, happy 8th birthday to Emily Jean Bodner. She celebrated on Tuesday. Love from your entire family and everyone at SSPTV. Also tonight, happy birthday Rosemary Snyder from Mom, Patty, and family. First announcement in Talk of the Town report, Core Fitness will be holding a Zoomathon for autism October 26th from 5 to 7 p.m. All proceeds will benefit the SAFE organization. They'll also be having tricky trays, door prizes, refreshments, and more. Call for info 570-455-7818. And finally, the Mock Chunk Opera House will be holding a special Frank Sinatra tribute featuring an 8-piece orchestra October 25th. Tickets are available. Just call 570-325-4009. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Dorothy Powell and Tara of Hazel Township. Mass is Friday at 9:30 a.m. in the Queen of Heaven Parish at Our Lady of Grace Church. Friends may call Friday from 8 to 9:30 a.m. The Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. Mary J. Curcio, formerly of Hazelton. Funeral is Saturday at 9:30 a.m. from the Furo Funeral Home. Friends may call Friday from 6 to 8 p.m. John P. Willis of Drums. Services Friday at 7:45 p.m. from the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home. Friends may call Friday from 5 to 8 p.m. Dolores T. Podlesny of Tresco. Mass is Thursday at 10 a.m. at the Church of All Saints. Friends may call Thursday from 8:30 to 10 a.m. at the church. The Damiano Funeral Home is assisting the family with the arrangements. Leona T. Karras, formerly of Hazelton. Funeral is Thursday at 10 a.m. from the Hillary J. Bonin Funeral Home. Friends may call Thursday from 9 to 10 a.m. And Laura Novi of McAdoo. Arrangements will be announced by the Stanley E. Analowski Funeral Home.
I am Julie Ferry, Administrative Assistant for the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce, and today we're going to talk about our Women's Networking Holiday Decorating Contest. This is something the committee came up with a number of years ago. It's very popular this time of year. What we do is we take any chamber member business in the area who's interested in putting up their normal decorations or maybe something even a little extra special to participate in the contest. It can be indoors, it can be outdoors, you can have a small business, a large business, you can decorate your own cubicle for the office for the holidays. Like I said, any chamber member business is eligible to participate. We have the forms for the contest available on our chamber website at hazletonchamber.org. And the entire decorating contest culminates with the Women's Networking Holiday Mixer, which will be held this year on Wednesday, December 10th from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. at Capriati's. And as always, the money that we raise for admission charges during any of our women's networking events all go to benefit the Women's Empowerment Grants for our scholarship fund.
Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on News 13, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is Lawrence Hinkle of Drums. Lawrence, if you're watching, give us a call right now, 570-455-7267, extension 104.
I'm heading out tonight to shoot the final segment for the next episode of Out of Left Field, so that's coming your way. There's also more FYI coming your way tomorrow. We'll see you then. Take it easy, everyone.